Hey, everybody, Jim from Jim's Coleus. Okay, going crazy now. It's we had 2 days of like 20-degree weather at night. We had a mini blizzard here yesterday. It was so crazy, but this is the last gasp of old man winter, and now we're getting back into the warm weather. I think we're gonna get into the 70s on Thursday, so I'm looking forward to that. But Coleus are going crazy. They're starting to get ahead of me. They're like a little kid, and I'm trying to keep up with them. Let's go take a look. I just potted some more yesterday, and I'm looking at the rest of my trays, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope I can keep up. Let's go take a look. All right, so we see we're picking and choosing. I potted a bunch yesterday. I got some standby trays here. I got to put some soil in these. As you noticed, I had a couple of followers who are friends of mine, local, came over to my house and picked out a couple that they wanted me to save for them. And here they are. There's a few really nice, colorful ones. So, but I'm really excited this year. I know I said in my last video, but I'm looking at these beautiful Coleus. And you can see the beautiful color. I'm looking at like all of them, and I'm just so thrilled. I got a lot of these reds, some colossal marbles. I got plenty of colossal marbles coming in that I seen. Again, remember I dropped a tray. I dropped this tray a few weeks back, so they got all mixed up, so I'm not really sure what's what. I mean, I do, but but I got a lot of these beautiful reds coming in. That looks like a wizard rose. A lot of beautiful color. Really healthy Coleus this year. And again, I learned from my mistakes last year and the year before. And I'm really going to keep at it. I don't make resolutions, but I'm going to make sure that I don't fall into the trap of getting impatient and getting these outside in even my outdoor greenhouse with the heater. It's just, these are too delicate. So we're going to just go with the flow and make some room. And just let them grow. And you can see, you know, I got the majority of them are double. I just don't have the room. I always get to the point where every rack here is full, and then it's time to move outside. But you can see some really beautiful color. And also, I rotate these trays. Once the racks get full, I rotate them weekly or every few days or so. When I start seeing the Coleus bending towards the light, I'll start rotating the trays front to back, from one rack to the next. So again, if you have a similar setup to like me, with a bay window or a rack with a window or so forth, it's good to do that. Gives them a little different perspective, sunlight. Look at that. This is really taking off. Beautiful color. So I like to rotate the racks. I like to rotate the trays, rather, front to back, and then top to bottom. And then we'll find what we're gonna do with these overwintered. I got some other decorative pots I could put elsewhere. But I'm really excited. I know we just shot a video, but I want to keep my channel really active for you guys. I want to just show you how exciting it could be, because I'll go to work, or maybe 2 days. I check on them every day, but I can't help but see the difference. and see the growth. And so far, I haven't. It doesn't look like any of them are failing. So I got a really good. There's a few really young ones. I just couldn't help but separate those. I think these are scarlet Kongs, which are deep burgundy, and then they have a green edge. Or they could be, they're in the Kong family. Again, I dropped the tray, so I'm not sure, but they're beautiful. Look, they're all beautiful. Coleus are so beautiful. And that's what motivates me to grow so many. People say, why do you grow so many of them? Because I found when I grow this many, I get such a variety of each variety. I'll get an interesting trait, something, and that's really how they come out with new varieties, new strains, and so forth. By growing so many, and they'll see maybe a trait, and they'll try to isolate that. You know, again, I'm not a botany. I have a degree in botany, but there's just such beautiful characteristics. There's some, I believe those are definitely colossal marbles. So they're getting fertilized, watered. I haven't watered these in a few days because they're still pretty moist. Again, check. If you're not sure, dig down a few inches. It should be moist. But I could tell visually that these still have a lot of water because we haven't had that really strong sun. It's still early spring, so I get nice sunlight through this bay window, but I'm not getting the direct sun yet. And once that starts to occur, these dry out pretty fast, and I end up watering them a little more. And then again, by the time it really gets out of hand, I'm hopefully out into the greenhouse. So just keep doing what you're doing. Again, it's not difficult. Coleus growing is very easy, and it's very rewarding. It's so beautiful. You can grow a whole bunch of them and create pots. Look through my videos. I have so many videos on creating pots. Head to the dollar store. You don't have to spend $1 million. You can get a bunch of little pots for $1, like these, or these, if you could find them. These little $1 a piece. Get whatever, 10 of them, and give them to 10 of your favorite relatives, or your grandmother, or your mom, or your friends. Grow them a Coleus. Don't even tell them you're doing it. Grow them a Coleus, and it will be it's just such a wonderful, different surprise, and you will get rewarded also because you'll be having lots of fun growing these, and the reward of giving something to somebody. And let me tell you, that is the best medicine, is the feeling you get when you do for people who maybe you really care for, or maybe who are down for whatever reason. Everybody, these are tough times. Look at that one. All right, so just keep doing what you're doing. Any questions or comments, I'm here for you. Leave me a comment here. Or Instagram, and ask me how do I determine whether to put 2 or 1 in. It's ideal to have 1 Coleus per pot, but again, I have so many here, and I grow these indoors. This is the system I do. I put 2, but certain ones, if I see one that really catches my eye and it's fairly large, I'm going to single pot it. Of course, if I have someone a little smaller, I believe that's a jitters. They generally grow, they're more slender. Then I'll put 2. So you can see that one's a pretty large one. So I put it in a single. And there's some jitters, or at least the one on the right is a jitters. So that's really how I determine it. There's no method to madness, really. Again, this is a system I use. It really depends on what you do, how many you're growing, and so forth. You don't need these nursery pots. I use these over and over. Okay? All right, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be shooting out more and more videos. Thanks for watching Jim's Holiest of Coleus. Take care, everybody.